Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and I'm Deon. So today I want to share with you my 5 favorite places I go to find great bargain deals. I'm sure most of you like to either entertain, looking for some great home decor, or this could be your first time as a meal prepper looking for things to have in your videos as a YouTuber. I want to share with you 5 stores that I go to. I'm sure they're in every city where you can go bargain shop and find some great deals. So we'll get started with number 5. We're going to start with number 5, which is Bed Bath & Beyond. That's one of my favorite stores I like to go to. Yes, that store is very pricey, but there's a catch to it. You sign up for their email list, and you will get this coupon. If you don't get the coupon right away, you get it in the mail. But once you sign up instantly, what you do, you get a 20% off you can use online and in the store. Good thing about Bed Bath & Beyond, they have a great clearance section, and what I like to do, I like to bargain shop. If it's something I really want, I go to this site first because of this magic coupon and compare the prices there to Target or maybe Walmart. Living in New York, there's no Walmart, there's a Target, but it's like way out somewhere, so I like convenience. And living in Harlem, all 5 of the stores I'm about to list to you are on the street, on 121st Street. So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I picked up. I recently picked this up. This is the Swiffer Wetjet. I'll show you a demonstration of how it works, but this is amazing. I've been looking for one of these. I go to Walgreens and CVS. There it's like $32 to $36, which is a ripoff. Went to Bed Bath & Beyond and found it for $23. Actually, it was $22.99, and with 20% off, that brought the price down lower. And I was just like, wow. So I really love this. I have stubborn tile floors, and it's hard to clean these. And this little gadget here, it works. So if you're looking for one of these, best bet to go to Bed Bath & Beyond and get it with the 20% off coupon. Now, you may have seen my salt and pepper shakers in my videos. Sometimes I use these, sometimes I don't. I like to be unique. Now, I didn't purchase these. These were gifts, housewarming gifts, when I first moved to Chicago in 2011. Because when I moved there, I left from LA to go back to Chicago with nothing but my clothes, a computer, and a TV. So I had to start all over from scratch. And 30% of my home decor came from Bed Bath & Beyond with this magic coupon. So I just recently picked these up. I like to be unique because I do watch Food Network from time to time, and other networks that offer cooking recipes and etc. But I wanted something so when I'm cooking, if I don't feel like, grinding the pepper, I can use this. And this is actually a container. It was $2.99, and you can take the top off, as you can see. You can take the top off, and you can see. I'm gonna zoom in later, and you can just see there's black pepper in here, and this one has salt. So if I'm doing a meal prep recipe on YouTube, I can pick it out and just season them, do something like that. Or just put the top back on. It has these little holes here. There's one there, and there's another one. You just turn it, and you can just use it just as a regular salt and pepper shaker, or whatever season you may want to put into it. Now, this is a garlic press. A lot of recipes do call for, especially with meal preps that I'm doing, you can have minced garlic that you can buy in the store already minced for you. Or if you want to be fancy, you can chop it yourself. Or if you just want to go the easy route, you can just put a piece of garlic in this. Just put a piece of garlic in here. Close that. Press it down, and the garlic will come out. And it's real easy to use, and it's real easy to clean. I got this at Bed Bath & Beyond. It was $9.99 with 20% off. It brought the price down on how much it was, but great deal. And this platter, I had this since I lived in LA, and I used to entertain dinner parties with close friends once a month, and I used to have the big 3-course spread. And I like to have my food out, these platters, for presentation. This particular one didn't have the chip in it when I bought it. In transitioning from Chicago to New York, this happened. But you see something like that and you're in a store, don't be afraid. Pick it up. Take it to the cashiers. Ask the sales associate for a discount off of because it has a chip on it. The manager will come over, depending on what the manager wanted to give you, you can get anywhere between 5 to 10% off. So when you see something and it has a little scratch or something on it, hey, that's a good extra off the price. Take it to the cash register and ask for an extra 5% off. So now we're going to move on to my number 4 store, which is the Dollar Tree. My number 4 is the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree is a store that I go to pick up basic things like bowls to store my food in, these plastic bowls. These are great for first timers, meal prepping. You don't need anything fancy. Eventually you want to upgrade to something that's BPA free and upgrade from there to glassware, which is my next step. I have bowls now that are BPA free that holds 2 compartments, but I would eventually like to upgrade to the glass containers to hold my food in. But they have great deals on these bowls. I must apologize, there's no co-host this week because I want to save it for next week, but I'm going to give you a sneak preview. I'm going to start my detoxing next week, and so I'm going to be using my green detox powder, which is this green drink. Be on the lookout for this next week. This is awesome. While you detox, it gives you energy, but you're going to need to stay close to a bathroom. I'll tell you more about this next week when I do the video on it. So back to Dollar Tree. I got this at the Dollar Tree because why go out and spend $20 for one when you can just get one for $1? This cheese grater is great. I'm sure you've seen it in my videos before. I also use this. This is good for shredding cheese. We're going to want to use this, but it's also, I find this to be perfect for when I'm zesting. I used this in my last video, you've probably seen it. Got this at the Dollar Tree, and I'm sure you all have seen these in my videos. These little glass bowls, they at the Dollar Tree for 4 for $1. These are good to have when you're cooking or you're meal prepping and you're on YouTube doing a video. You want to dip in, pour the stuff into your mixture or whatever you're making. And I actually need to go and get some more. These are great to have in your cabinet. So now we're going to move on to my number 3, which is TJ Maxx. So TJ Maxx is a store I've been going to for a long time, even when I used to live in LA and in Chicago. They're very convenient to find. I was in a hunt for some bamboo sticks. I went to some of my favorite stores and compared prices. When they're all in the same area, it's easy to go from one store to the next. You know, as some people club hop, I store hop looking for the best deal. So I wanted some bamboo sticks. I found these at TJ Maxx for $2.99. I always wanted one of these little juice pressers, and this is for lemons, but I actually use it for limes too. You just cut it in half, put it upside down, and you squeeze it. Great thing about this, you get the juice without the seeds. I found this at TJ Maxx for, I think it was $3.99. Great deal to have one of these. Otherwise, you can just do the old-fashioned way and just squeeze it. This thermostat. I had a more fancy one from Bath & Beyond, but lost it in transition moved from one state to the next. But I found this, don't remember how much I paid for it, at TJ Maxx. And I use this whenever I'm cooking, especially like with meat, your chicken, your steak. You know it's supposed to be at a certain temperature, so I like to stick this in the middle. And once it hit the gauge where it's supposed to be at for its temperature, I know my meat is ready. One of these thermostats are a must to have. See where you can find one. You may even find one at the dollar store. I'm not for sure, but definitely you can find them at TJ Maxx. I found these spoons. These are good when you're baking and you're mixing stuff up. I really don't use this one, but I really like this one. I was on a hunt for these. I went to my stores and found the best deal for these at TJ Maxx. So this is just my preview of TJ Maxx. They have some great deals as far as decor and things. Go check them out when you're on a dime looking for budget. So we get down to my number 2, which is Burlington. So number 2 on my list is Burlington. I really like going there between this store and my number 1 pick, which you will see in a second. I love going between these 2 stores to find the best deals. I just was recently there in Burlington looking for some things. I just recently picked up this bowl. It's nothing fancy, but I'm going to be using this bowl in the upcoming video where I'm going to present for my salads. And also this is good for me when I'm having a dinner party or entertaining a friend to put my greens in, salads or anything that's sauteed or cooked. I paid $7.99 for this. This is a great bowl to have. Next on the list is these little cooking dishes. They're like little pots. I'm going to unpackage them for you so you can see. I picked these up the same time I picked up the bowl. Now I used to have these, but in transitioning from one state to the next, I lost them. These can go in the oven, they're dishwasher safe. And it's hard to get into, but we're just going to wrap right into it. I'm sure you guys have seen these in some of the Food Network videos. These are also great to put seasonings in when you're cooking. And you can actually make little mini macaroni and cheese in this. I used to use these, and it's great for portion control. So not only are these good for having your spices in while you're cooking, you can actually bake in these too, and it won't harm the dish. This actually came a set of 4, and I paid $3.99 for these. They also had a set of 6, and they had a set of 12, but I only need 4. So these are a great addition to add to my little glassware that you see with the guy from the Dollar Tree. Now, I needed a cooling rack. I use these a lot when I'm cooking chicken or certain meats. I went to TJ Maxx looking for one. They didn't have one, so I had to make sure the size was right. And I also went to Bed Bath & Beyond, but the one I bought was too big. But I found the perfect one at Burlington. Paid $6.99 for this, and it goes perfectly in this cookie sheet. And put the two together like this. Voila! This is great if you're cooking meat on this. Or if you just want to bake some cookies. But my primary use for this is when I'm cooking meats like chicken or steak. So it can breathe through it instead of having it on a flat level, you know. So the cookie sheet was $9.99. You can line your cookie sheet with foil, and you can roast your veggies, your potatoes, or even meats on this. It's real good to have in your kitchen. And so go to these particular stores and bargain hunt and see what you can get. And last what I'm going to show you guys is this dish. I'm all about presentation. You may have seen this in my video. When I first saw this in the store, I'm like, oh, this is cute. The price is still not on it, but there was a catch to it. It had a little chip on it. And I took it anyway because I needed it. Took it to the cash register, and the manager gave me 10% off. So again, if you see something with a scratch on it, don't be afraid to ask for a discount. Now, if it's something that you can't really cover up, just leave it there. But when you're looking for a deal and it happens to have a little nick on it, that's not really going to hurt you. Take it to the cash register, ask for a discount. Those come in handy when you're bargain shopping. So I got a little mess here, so we're going to get to my number 1, which is Marshall's. So number 1 on my list is Marshall. Marshall is one of my favorite stores I like to go to look for great deals. In Harlem on 125th, Marshall's and Burlington are across the street from each other. So I'm consistently store hopping from one store to the next looking for deals. Now I'm going to share some of the things I found in there. See this red sticker here? When you go into any store, look for the red stickers. That's extra savings for you guys. Look for a red sticker. Let me show it to you again. I like using platters. I use these for my meal presentations when I'm laying out my food or when I'm entertaining. I also have a background history in photography, so I like using these for entertainment, or when I'm prepping for a new video and I have my thumbnail, you may catch one of these in there. Again, this right here, this little bowl, I paid $3.99. Just got this last week. If I want to be fancy when I'm doing a presentation, I stack these there, and voila, you get this. I bought the zester there. I forget how much I paid for it, but I really haven't used it. A lot of chefs and YouTubers use this when they're zesting. I tried it. I'm like, wow, I really want to use this, and it really didn't wow me the way I thought it would. So I'll stick with my old grater that I showed you I got from the Dollar Tree that I use. It's better to use than this. But you can find these in any store, but just if you want to get one, just make sure you find the best bargain. You may have seen this little baby. This is bamboo. This is a miniature cutting board. Got this at Marshall. It was on clearance. The sticker is no longer on here, but this was $6.99. Marshall has the one that I go to has a huge clearance section. I'm always looking to see what's on the clearance section with the red stickers. But I use pretty much been using that bamboo. This is used for cutting vegetables, potatoes. You do not want to cut meat on this. Again, do not cut meat on this. This is only used for vegetables, mincing garlic, chopping onions, pretty much just things like that. I bought this bamboo tray at Marshall's as well. This was for personal use to eat. This was for personal use to have while I'm in bed watching TV. It's sturdy, and you may have also seen it in some of my thumbnails. I think for the lemon pepper chicken, and I used a miniature platter. I don't think it was this one, but when you're all about presentation, you get something like this. You get something like this. And I've used this in some of my videos, and I will continue because I'm about presentation. It's the photographer in me, so I just like everything to be lined up. They had several of these. Of course, I'm looking for the best deal. I think I paid $6.99 for this. And last but not least, I needed a wok. I paid, I think this was $10.99. It's durable. It gets the job done. It's not one of the best ones out there, but it gets the job done when I'm stir frying my vegetables. If you're looking for one of these, Marshall had great deals on these. And I was also in need of a new skillet. Got this at Marshall's. Don't remember how much I paid for it, but you can see I have been using it. There's some scratches in it. The good thing about this skillet is if I'm cooking chicken or fish or any type of meat, and I need to put it in the oven, this is all metal, so it transfers from stove to oven. Just make sure that you have a towel when you're taking it out of the oven because you don't want to burn your hands. So guys, it's a wrap with my bargain shopping haul. I hope that you really enjoyed my tips on finding great deals when you're trying to entertain, doing home decor, or if you're a first-time YouTuber looking for things to buy for your YouTube, as well as package your meals. And make sure that you go to Bed Bath & Beyond, sign up for the email list to get your 20% off coupons. You'll get these a month or so later, but you'll get an instant one right away. So with that said, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If this is your first time here, hit that red button there. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook at Deon Shamar. And as always, guys, I'm here every Wednesday with product reviews, meal preps, tasty drinks. So next week I'm going to be doing my ultimate detox green smoothie, and I will be using this green drink. And guys, it's a wrap with this week's product review of my favorite 5 stores I like to bargain shop for. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next Wednesday.
Behind your deepest fear.